Law enforcement in Ferguson are using vehicles obtained from the military for crowd control. Hundreds of other agencies, including several in Hampton Roads, have used the program to get military equipment essentially free of charge. 10 on Your Side investigative reporter Chris Horne looks at the impact of the program on our local departments. Chris?
Yeah, Anita, this can be vehicles, but also weapons, night vision equipment, and other tactical gear. We look behind the numbers in a study done by the New York Times. It's not necessarily the largest or the most urban agencies that are involved in this program. In some cases, departments will use grants or drug money to purchase civilian versions of the equipment as well. Agencies from across the country have utilized the military surplus program for vehicles, weapons, and other gear. Virginia Beach took delivery to a surplus armored personnel carrier in the past few months. A police spokesman says it has greatly enhanced the department's abilities during SWAT operations, high-risk search warrants, active shooters, or the evacuation of persons during natural disasters, and all at no cost to the taxpayers. The York-Poquoson Sheriff's Department received this MRAP, a mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle, earlier this year. A New York Times study showed several Hampton Roads and surrounding agencies receiving surplus military equipment. According to the study, Currituck County has 2 MRAP vehicles similar to the one in York-Poquoson. And, for example, James City County obtained 89 assault rifles from the military. Elsewhere in Hampton Roads, the study found that Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Hampton, and Newport News all used the program over the years to get assault rifles. The Defense Department gives local law enforcement autonomy on how the equipment is used. Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby said, "The program serves a purpose. That said, it is up to law enforcement agencies to speak to how this equipment is used to serve local citizens. And I'm not going to inject the Pentagon into this discussion." Local police can also use grant and drug forfeiture money to buy tactical vehicles from the private sector. Newport News and Norfolk have both purchased Lenco Bearcat armored vehicles, and the New England-based company says the Bearcat is designed for SWAT and hostile urban situations. And a Portsmouth City Police spokesperson says the department has military surplus rifles and magazines. Meanwhile, Chesapeake says it stored its military rifles, never used them, and then got rid of them in the 1990s. This program goes back a few decades. Hampton says it is in the process of returning its 1970s era military rifles. And you can see more detail on this story on wavy.com. Chris Horne, 10 on Your Side.